Hey, Shalom, this is your brother Yawanathan. All right, first and foremost, I want to give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rekah HaKodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. I want to say Shalom to all the brothers and, of course, the few sisters who are pursuing this truth and sincerity. All right, may the blessing of election be upon your house. Now, I got a clip I want to show you guys, and we're going to respond to it through the Spirit and see what the scriptures actually say. All right, so with no further ado, here we go. All right, there's this clip with Sakari here. They're having a discourse with a woman. And I want you to check out Sakari's stance in this conversation, and we're going to speak on it.
Have you sinned? Did you sin yesterday?
Yes, why?
What did you sin yesterday?
Is missing the mark.
Did you miss the mark yesterday?
I fall short of his glory.
Did you miss the mark yesterday?
Yes, because I
How?
fall short of his glory every single day.
Wait.
See,
Why did you fall short?
Why did you fall short?
Why did you fall short of the glory yesterday?
I fall short every day because God is
I'm
such
asking you what happened. What did you do?
Perfect God.
What did you do? Confess the sin. What did you do?
It could be anything. It could be.
So what did you do?
Not loving my neighbor as I should.
Did you not love your neighbor as you should yesterday?
Now, the caption they put up says, imagine a world where people will fight to make you be a sinner, and you've done nothing wrong. Oh, man. So, according to them, you can receive salvation. You can be justified by your own works. And the scriptures blatantly go against that. But you know, there's a lot of writings within the book they don't even acknowledge. But let's read this really quick. Galatians 1 and verse 6. It says, I am shocked, and this is in the NLT. I am shocked that you are turning away so soon from God, who called you to himself through the loving mercy of Yahushua Mashiach, through his son. That sacrifice had to be made on our behalf so we can have a bridgeway back to the Father, so that we can even be considered to be brought back into the fold. Continuing on, you are following a different way that pretends to be good news, but is not the good news at all. You are being fooled by those deliberately twisting the truth concerning the Mashiach. Let God's curse fall on anyone, including us, or even an angel from heaven who preaches a different kind of good news than the one we preached unto you. All right, to even grasp the fullness of this truth, man, you got to acknowledge the importance of the Son. And what you'll find is when the Lord is taking the Spirit from somebody, okay, he always puts it on them. And I've noticed this for some time now. He always puts it on them to diminish the importance of Yahushua. Now let's go to Ephesians 2, and we're going to read it in the on the right here in the NLT as well. It says, God saved you by his grace when you believed. And you can't take credit for this. Taking credit is you saying, well, I didn't do anything wrong. I'm doing this, and I've been keeping the Lord's way from my youth up, like the rich man in Matthew. It is a gift from God. Salvation, in verse 9, salvation is not a reward for the good things that we have done, so none of us can boast about it. For we are God's masterpiece. He has created us anew in Yahushua Mashiach, so we can do the good things he planned for us long ago. So if you are doing any good, it's because the Lord wrote that out for you. It's not of your own will or your own fruition. What gives us value is our acknowledgement of the Son, walking after his example, which does include you, rehearsing the righteous acts to the best of your ability. But at the end of the day, it was already written if you were going to be part of the elect or not. So if you are doing good, it's not of your own strength. Nobody here is going to be justified by their own works. Our righteousness is as filthy rags, like the scriptures say. All right, Isaiah 64 and 6 here on the right. So according to Sakari, Isaiah was wrong too. We are all infected and impure with sin. When we display our righteous deeds, they are nothing but filthy rags. Like autumn leaves, we wither and fall, and our sins sweep us away like the wind. But I want to be fair. Maybe we didn't hear the fullness of what he had to say. So let's listen to a little bit more. Maybe we're jumping the gun. Let's see if what he's saying as he continues on actually lines up with the scriptures. Let's see.
I'm making is she clearly said today I didn't sin, and I bet you yesterday she didn't sin, because it's a possibility for you to go through the world, live as Christ, follow in His steps, and then your works can even encourage other people to follow after the same thing, man.
Okay, so
Like, these things are okay. Is that?
Whoa. So what he's implying is one of us could do what Yahweh Shai did, although the Lord set that lot up for one man. None of us could have did what Yahweh Shai did. It's not even in our programming. That's His spot. Let's continue listening.
Wrong for what I said?
not what you're saying.
Thank you. So all I'm saying is when you say, "Oh, you sin," everybody's sinners. Listen, that is possible. That is possible to live a sinless life.
But you're not saved by your
Cap. Point somebody out. Because before we even came into this knowledge, you was sinning your ass off. Even when you do come into the knowledge, again, there's particular laws that you can't keep. We can't keep the Passover perfect here. None of us have, livestock and we raised that lamb up without blemish and slew him and was able to put the blood over the doorpost. We don't own textile companies to where we know for sure that the clothes on our backs are not of mixed fabric. Nobody has a place to put their woman when she's on her cycle. When you go eat at places, they're putting swine on the same stove, the food that you're ordering. You putting unclean things in your body unknowingly. So, this notion that he's trying to say that you could live a sinless life is far-fetched. Let's go back a little bit.
Thank you. So all I'm saying is when you say, "Oh, you sin," everybody's sinners. Listen, that is possible. That is possible to live a sinless life.
But you're not saved by your own works.
I didn't say you were. I didn't say you were. I didn't say you were.
So what's
I didn't say
your
you were.
version of the gospel? Let me hear. What do you
I'm just waiting for the precept he wants to use to back this up.
think the gospel is?
Luke 4 and 17. Let's read it.
Sorry, guys. I came here just like, oh wait, hold on. I don't know what that is.
The book of
How
Luke.
you feel? Wait. You see that?
No. I'm saying.
How you feel about it?
Why does he have horns?
Who?
Wait, what?
Wait. Why does who have horns? Why does who have horns?
Okay, you're talking about the. Okay, we're not supposed to put a face to anything. God does not want us worshiping an image.
So that means that's a lie,
He
right?
does not want us worshiping an image.
So does that mean that's a lie?
I think all
That
of
means
it's
that's
a lie.
false.
I think all of it's a lie.
Correct.
And just for the side bit, all right, that image is for educational purposes. It's not something that we bow down to. A worship is simply for educational purpose to cast down, in fact, the lie that he's mentioning. But I'm waiting on this precept to say that shows that we could live a sinless life, which means that we could, receive salvation of our own accord.
So that's what I'm saying. So wait. Is it important that we share to the believers that that's a lie? The Bible describes him as so.
No, he's a Jewish man. So
Man,
why
everybody
are we saying
keeps saying that as if black and
Bethlehem.
correct.
He was born in Bethlehem.
So that means he can't be black.
Okay, so where do you have
No,
proof?
come on. You asked me.
Where do you have proof?
Okay,
We
so
never got through it. Go back to Revelation. Go back to Revelation.
But I,
the conversation is veered. Maybe one of you brothers go watch it and you could go see what precepts he used, but yeah, there aren't any that justifies what he said at the beginning of the lesson. All right, so this is Galatians 2 and 16. Let's just go ahead and dead the whole thing here. It says, "Yet we know," and this is on the right, "yet we know that a person is made right with God by faith in Yahweh Shai Mashiach." That's how you made right. Not by obeying the law. Boom. "And we have believed in Yahweh Shai Mashiach so that we might be made right with God because our faith in the Mashiach, not because we have obeyed the law. For no one will ever be made right with God by obeying the law, because you can't obey the law perfect. That's why." Verse 17. "But suppose we seek to be made right with God through faith in Yahweh Shai, and then we are found guilty because we have abandoned the law. Would that mean the Mashiach has led us into sin? Absolutely not. You're still supposed to strive to keep the Lord's ways to the best of your ability. All right? But you're not going to be able to reach that bar. But he's good. He's a covering. He's a pardon for your sins when you believe on the Son in conjunction with seeking to offend less. All right? Verse 18. Rather, I am a sinner if I rebuild the old system of the law I already tore down. So that old system, it didn't work. He gave us as a new covenant that he's established with us upon better promises, that he's going to establish upon us with better promises where we're going to be able to keep it when he puts the laws in our inward parts. But that first covenant, our forefathers weren't able to keep it. None of us were able to keep it. And you're not going to be able to, especially in this time, not going to be able to keep it. Right, verse 18, rather I am a sinner if I rebuild the old system of law I already tore down. For when I tried to keep the law, it condemned me. So I died to the law, because if you offend in one point, you're guilty of all. I stopped trying to meet all its requirements so that I might live for God. If you were just, you wouldn't be able to go through your day in this, especially in this society, if you had to. I got a PDF for you guys. And the only part of the law that was done away with is that sacrificial law, because Yahweh Shah covers that. But when we go through this, you would have to make sure you're not breaking any of these. Has everybody kept that one? Let's see. Not to do work on Yom Kippur, Leviticus 23 and 31. All right, dietary laws. To examine the marks in cattle. We don't even see the cattle that we eat. We don't even see the food, alive before we eat it. We're in captivity. To examine the marks of fishes. We don't know. Yeah, I want to say, man, well, you could just be a vegan. You don't have to eat the meat. Well, on Passover, you're commanded to eat the meat. All right? You're commanded to eat the lamb, right? And can you examine the marks in the cattle then? In the lamb then? Do you know that it didn't have any blemish? You don't, so, Jake out here just waxing worse and worse. Every week is something. I got another clip I'll probably do a lesson on later of ISUPK, talking about the hokey pokey, doubling down on it, But as far as PDFs like this, guys, if you Google manners and customs is something that we always reference, or just the 613 laws right here with the scriptural references. If you go online, if you have an iPhone, I'm not sure how it works on Android. Well, you press let me see here. You can press the share arrow. Okay. All right. It comes up. Scroll down. Press print. Press that print. You press the share arrow again. And you can save it to your files. And it'll be on your Files app where you could always read it over and over again. Or reference it when you need be. So Abaratz is out of the lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises once more to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rekah HaKodash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the brothers and, of course, a few sisters pursuing this truth and sincerity. May the blessing of election be upon your house. Shalom.